great I am. I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now this is the official breakdown and prediction video for Manny Pacquiao going up against Keith one-time Thurman. It's going down July 20th, 2019. And this is a very intriguing fight. And I'm glad I got in on this fight early because the betting shift has been crazy on this fight. But technically, this is a very, very good fight. Anybody that's new to the channel, when I do breakdown and prediction videos, I go in the lab, put the lab coat on, break down film on each guy, and come up with my conclusion at the end of the day. And 9 times out of 10, I'm straight money with it. Now, with this one, I didn't have to do too much, strictly because I'm very familiar with Manny Pacquiao, very familiar with Keith Thurman. I'm going to start off with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, he's a very, very good fighter. He's one of my favorite fighters. And Keith Thurman has a lot of levels to his game. He has a lot of levels to his game. And Keith Thurman does very well with southpaws. Very well with southpaws, actually. I mean, he's undefeated. He does well with everybody that he's been in a ring with, but he really does well with southpaws. Now, the one thing about Keith Thurman is he can give it to you any way you like it. He can sit in the pocket. He can throw with you. He can box. He can bang. He can move side to side and punch at the same time, which there are some boxers that can't do that. He's sound defensively, but he can improve. And the boy can crack. The boy can crack. He's young, and he's one of the best welterweights in the world. I don't care how long he is sat out. Now, the cons with Keith Thurman is Keith Thurman hasn't been 100% healthy in years. He has had one fight in 2 years, and that was against Josecito Lopez, and he had some troubles in that fight against Josecito Lopez. And Lopez is nobody's slouch. He's not somebody that you just take off the couch and throw in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So that was a tough fight to get into after basically a 2-year layoff. So big shout out to Keith Thurman for that. Now, what I do like about Keith Thurman in this fight is that he changes the target. He moves around, bounces around different angles, throws at different angles, so that's going to be difficult for Pacquiao to handle. The second thing, Keith Thurman has speed and power, and the punches that Pacquiao has been caught with in the past are the punches that comes from the unorthodox angle and in exchanges. So Keith Thurman can do both. So Keith Thurman, he definitely has the tools to win this fight. Now, I'm going to move on to Pacquiao. Pacquiao's coming off of an Adrian Broner victory. Nowadays, unfortunately, is you don't throw a parade when you beat Adrian Broner. You know, but that was a good fight for Manny Pacquiao. He hurt Adrian Broner more than once, which a lot of people don't do. You have to have some power to hurt Adrian Broner. He has a hell of a chin. Manny Pacquiao got one of the best 1-2s of all time. That jab straight left hand is money. He's defensively more responsible. Obviously, he can move around the ring as well. Legendary trainer Freddie Roach. That's one of the best fighter-trainer combos of all time. And Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If you really look at it, outside of Marquez and Floyd, nobody's really been able to do anything with Manny. Like, Manny's been top 3 in boxing for a very long time. Very, very long time. And he's a legend. He's a living legend, a living, fighting, still fighting legend. And Manny Pacquiao is one of the best to ever do it. Now, with Manny Pacquiao, that jab, straight left hand is money against anybody. And that's his calling card. Now, breaking down how this fight is going to go, number one, whoever has the better jab is going to win this fight. Whoever has the better jab is going to win this fight, hands down. Number two, the person that gets off first the most is going to win this fight. And the third thing, the most important thing, Keith Thurman throws in the pocket, but Keith Thurman usually throws wide hooks in the pocket. Manny Pacquiao throws straight shots down the middle. That's the one thing that I don't like as far as Keith Thurman with this fight. Another thing with this fight is Keith Thurman, he's been hit by guys that don't have as much power as Manny Pacquiao, and he's been buzzed. Headshot or body shots. I think the difference is Manny Pacquiao, he has seen every single style in his career. Keith Thurman has never seen a Manny Pacquiao before. And I know people want to bring up the age difference. You could argue that Manny Pacquiao is the healthier fighter and the fresher fighter than Keith Thurman. You can argue it because Keith Thurman is not 100% healthy. He hasn't been 100% healthy in years. And that's a fact. It's a pure fact. So my prediction for this fight is going to be Manny Pacquiao by a relatively close decision. I do think Manny Pacquiao is going to hurt Keith Thurman at least twice in this fight. I think Keith Thurman is going to put up a very, very good fight. But I think if Keith Thurman was in his prime and healthy, I would have picked Keith Thurman in this fight. But I think Manny Pacquiao was actually catching Keith Thurman at the right time, because this will be his second fight basically in over 2 years. And you don't take a 2-year layoff and fight Josesito Lopez as a tune-up and think you're going to come in and beat the legend, Manny Pacquiao. I got Manny Pacquiao by decision, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.